Good morning, students. Today we are going to start new chapter number 16, garbage in, garbage out. What is garbage? Garbage are all the waste material. So all the waste material and other household waste that produce on a daily basis, they are termed as a garbage. They are known as a garbage. The different wastage of garbage contain peels of vegetables and fruits, leftover cooked food products, waste paper and plastic material, and many other waste items. So, what is waste? Waste is any substance which is discarded after primary use, or it is worthless, it is defective, and it is ऑफ नो यूज़. सो वो चीज़ें जो हमारे यूज़ में नहीं आती हैं, जो वर्थलेस है, दे आर नोन एज वेस्ट, एंड ऑल द वेस्ट मटीरियल दे आर नोन एज गार्बेज. सो हाउ वी डील with this garbage? How can we separate this garbage? So who collect the garbage? सफाई कर्मचारी that collect the garbage in a truck and they take it to low-lying open area that is known as landfill. So what is landfill? Landfill is a low-lying area for the disposal of waste materials. So the part of garbage that can be reused is separated out from the ones that cannot be used as such. So we can say in the landfill there are useful and non-useful, both garbage are both components are present here. So the garbage that are collected in the landfill that have useful and non-useful components. So the non-useful component is separated out and it is then spread over the landfill, and then it is covered with a layer of soil. Once the landfill is completely full, it is usually converted into a park or in a playground for the next 20 years or many more years also. So there will be no building is constructed, and to deal with some useful components of garbage, compost making areas are developed near the landfill. So what is this compost? You know, student, that the waste can be segregated into two types, that are biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. You have also studied about this in earlier classes. So the waste that rot by the action of decomposers. What is decomposers? Decomposers are the tiny organisms that are found in the soil. So the waste material that are rotten by the action of decomposers, they are known as biodegradable waste, like dead plants and animals and their products like fruits and vegetable peels, papers and dry leaves. They are known as biodegradable waste because they decompose very easily. Then the biodegradable wastes are decay very easily, and these waste mix with the soil and produce manure. And some wastes that do not rot by the action of decomposers, that are known as biodegradable waste, like a glass, plastic and metals. So what is compost? Compost is the rotting and conversion of some materials into manure is known as composting. In a composting we use mostly the biodegradable waste, like vegetable peels, fruit and vegetable peels, eggshells, waste food, tea leaves, including newspaper, dry leaves and paper bags. So the rotting and conversion of these material into manure is known as composting. In some cities and towns, municipalities provide separate dustbin for collecting two kinds of garbage. They are usually colored blue and other is green. So the blue bin is for material that can be used again, such as plastic, metals and glass, and the green bins are for collecting kitchen and other plants or animal waste. So sometimes we notice that this type of waste rotten completely when they are buried in the soil. But sometimes we notice that garbage heap of dried leaves on the roadside. Most of time we burn these waste material, and farmer also burn the husk and dried leaves and part of crop plants and their fields after harvesting. But burning of these produce smoke and some harmful gases that are unhealthy for us, and they pollute our environment. So we should try to stop such particles and we avoid to burn them. And these wastes that could be converted into compost, we should use them for the composting. Our next topic is vermicomposting. What is vermicomposting? Vermicomposting is also a part of compost. So when the method of preparing compost with the help of red worms, that is known as vermicomposting. When we prepare a compost, we use red worm, and that is known as vermicomposting. You can see here the picture of red worms. So red worms do not have teeth. They have structure that known as gizzard, and gizzard help them in grinding their food. The powdered eggshells or seashells could be mixed with the waste, and this would help red worm in grinding their food. A red worm can eat food equal to its own weight in a day. So red worm do not survive in a very hot and very cold surroundings. They also need moisture around them. And the compost which are used by red worms, that is vermicompost. If we use this vermicompost in our pots and gardens or fields, it is very good for the plants. So if we use the vermicompost in our garden, in our field, we can save a lot of money that is spent on buying expensive chemical fertilizers and manure from the market. So student, the remaining part of this chapter we will take in a next video.